What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome to today's installment of Renegades Reviews. I am the Renegade J.J. Williams, here to bring you my thoughts on yet another TV Christmas episode. On the heels of yesterday's review for the 12 Dates of Christmas with Mark Paul Gosselaar, I decided to go back in time to the year 1991 and decided to do the review for Saved by the Bell episode, Home for Christmas. It was a two-part episode. I'm going to cover both parts in this episode. For the first part, the main part of the storyline is Zach, Slater, Screech, Kelly, and Jesse are all working at the Bayside Mall for the holidays, where they befriend a homeless man and his daughter. Now, that's not entirely true. Zach and Screech aren't working there. However, Slater gets a job in gift wrap, Kelly at a department store, and Jesse as Santa's helper. Lisa gets a job as a candy striper assistant at the hospital. I presume at the same one her mom works at, but we don't see her mom in this episode. However, we do get Zach's mom, who makes a special appearance for this one. And I believe she's here because it's one of the very few episodes where we don't get Mr. Belding. Saved by the Bell, of course, stars Mark Paul Gosselaar as Zach Morris, Mario Lopez as A.C. Slater, Dustin Diamond as Screech, Tiffany Amber Thiessen as Kelly Kapowski, Elizabeth Berkley as Jesse Spano, and Lark Voorhees as Lisa Turtle. We also have Melody Rogers in the role of Mrs. Morris, Stephen Mendel and Jennifer McComb as Frank and Lisa, the two homeless people that they befriend, and Lou Horn as Mr. Moody, owner of the department store where Kelly and Laura both work. This episode, like I said, it focuses more on them working their jobs and first meeting Frank and Laura, who are homeless. But they don't know that at first, obviously. I mean, they suspect that about Frank, but they don't know that Laura is his daughter until Frank collapses in the mall and Zach and Slater help save him, get him to the hospital. And then after the gang portrays Santa and their helpers giving toys to kids at the hospital, they go to check up on him. And lo and behold, they discover Laura, the girl that Zach has met and started to crush on, is his daughter. In the second part of the episode, while Zach's mom prepares to put on the mall's production of A Christmas Carol, the gang try to help the Bentons get back on their feet for the holidays after Laura is accused of stealing. So in order to get Laura to be a part of the Christmas play, Zach negotiates with Mr. Moody that, they'll give him some free publicity during the play in return for her being able to be a part of the production. Mr. Moody had already allowed Kelly to do it, but he didn't want to allow Laura as well. For whatever reason, Mr. Moody is portrayed as their own Ebenezer Scrooge throughout both parts of the episode. So we get to the Christmas Carol performance, where Zach plays Bob Cratchit, Screech plays Scrooge, and then the rest of the gang fills in multiple roles. Lisa is the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. Laura plays the Ghost of Christmas Present. Kelly and Jesse and Slater are all the Cratchit's family. So this part focuses more on that, and then upon the finishing of the play, everyone goes back to Moody's, and Zach goes to try to show Laura his gratitude and giving her a rose for her involvement, but Mr. Moody thinks that she has stolen a sports coat that she had previously mentioned wanting to get an advance on her salary for so she could buy for her father. That jacket isn't there. There's no receipt for it. So Mr. Moody assumes Laura stole it because she's homeless. And Kelly let that information slip earlier in the episode. So now the gang has to try to find them. And it is while Zach and his mom go to a Christmas tree lot in an effort to get a tree for the holiday party that they're going to have at the Morris' house at the end of the evening. Anyways, Zach's dad is supposed to be coming back from a business trip. Lo and behold, there are the Bentons in their car, or as Frank likes to point out, they think of it more of a mobile home. That's where they've been living this whole time, is in their vehicle. The Morrises take them home, feed them. Everybody comes over for the Christmas party. Zach springs the news onto them about how they are welcome to stay until they get up on their feet and can get a job and get some money coming in. They're more than welcome to stay with the Morrises. And here's the only problem I have with the episode. As an avid Saved by the Bell watcher and fan, at no point after this episode are Frank and Laura ever mentioned. They aren't living with the Morrises in the very next episode. They are never ever mentioned again throughout the show. They did all this setup for Zach to help this new girl and take her and her father in and get them back on their feet. And we're supposed to believe that miraculously, from when this episode aired until the next episode aired, they were able to find a job and get back on their feet. Let's be real. Even back in 1991, it was not that easy to find a job. Let alone easy enough to get enough money to get last month's rent, security deposit, put down on a place. Even a small apartment. Non-realistic. They should have had them ride out the rest of the season with the Morrises, and then before the season kicked over, in the season finale, Frank could have found a job and they were going to move. It's my only beef with this episode. What do you guys think about the Saved by the Bell Christmas episode, Home for Christmas? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, as always. Let me know what other TV Christmas episodes, Christmas movies, and animated Christmas specials you would like for me to discuss as we continue the road to Christmas here on the Casa D18 Studios channel. And until tomorrow, when I bring you yet another review, I am the Renegade J.J. Williams, and I look forward to talking to you guys once again tomorrow here on Renegades Reviews.